Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. So since Adam and I recently got back from our trip overseas, I had some requests about doing some travel tips. So I didn't really want to make this video on my main channel, Study with Jess, because I feel like it would probably be more appropriate for my vlog channel. So I wanted to film it vlog style, and I wanted to go through everything that I would pack in my carry-on. And I also wanted to share a couple other tips or just things that I did which really helped me just to enjoy the flight, relax into it a bit more, because I know a lot of people just really don't like flying. And fair enough, I find that I still get a little bit anxious when there's that turbulence that comes on. But I do have a couple tips I wanted to share. So I'm going to show you everything I pack in my carry-on. And this is actually the bag that I used for my last flight from Hong Kong back to Melbourne. And I know it's a bit of a small bag. I mean, it looks big on camera, but it's actually quite small. So I've packed it pretty tight. You can use a bit of a larger bag too, but I think that having a backpack is the best way to go unless you've got a carry-on sized suitcase. You can roll it everywhere. You just don't want to have to be carrying around really heavy things on your shoulders, and then you're gonna get like a sore neck when you travel, which is inevitable when you're trying to sleep on a plane in a really strange position. So I'm gonna show you what I packed in my bag, and I hope you guys find this helpful, just if you guys are traveling anywhere. And actually, before I get into this video, I wanted to ask you guys, where is your favorite place that you have been overseas, or where do you actually want to go travel? I got some really cool answers on one of my recent vlogs when I was in Hong Kong, but if you guys haven't commented already, then please comment down below. And I'm thinking of where Adam and my next trip should be. We're not really sure, so send us through some little tips and pointers, please. Thanks. Okay, so first thing that I pack in my bag, let's go through this one by one. So I always make sure I have my passport. I check multiple times that I've remembered to carry my passport with me. Now, I don't have a passport holder, but I do need to get one because I just think it's really beneficial to have something to put your passport in, and then also some money and other documents. So definitely recommend you have a passport holder, but always pack your passport if you're going on an international flight. You don't want to lose that or leave that behind. Next two essentials I always have would be a phone charger and my phone, which is always fully charged before I get on the flight. Usually they'll have USB ports or portals, so you can charge your phone or other devices on the flight as well, which is really handy. But also, you guys have been asking me what phone I use. So it's an LG G5, and I've had it for about a year now, and it's really good. The camera is fantastic. So if you want an Android phone, check out the LG. I think they're really good. Highly recommend them. Okay, what else is in my backpack? All right, in the front zip, on my second last flight, I actually forgot to pack this, and I was devastated, like devastated. I was freaking out that I was gonna have trouble on the flight, but it was actually all fine in the end. I always carry these. So they're called Max, but they're little earbuds that you put in your ears, and I don't know how they work, but the ears don't get sore, they don't get blocked, you don't feel that pressure as you descend or ascend in the plane. So instead of just putting earplugs in, these earbuds, they're specifically for flying. You can get them at any chemist. They are incredible. This is probably, apart from needing your passport and your phone, I would always carry these with me. So check them out if you guys don't like that feeling that you get in your ears. These are amazing. Now, I also like to carry, I have two sets of headphones I carry. One are just normal little like earbuds like this, and I use them whenever I'm like, I don't know, in the airport, just chilling, or on a bus. But then to fly, I have these bad boys. So these are noise cancelling headphones. Ooh. Noise cancelling headphones, and they're not that big, so they're really comfortable. They just sit on the ear like that. And when I press this button here, and I turn it on, it cancels out or just drains out a lot of that noise that you get on the plane, all those crying babies, also just the sound of the plane's engine. So it makes it a lot easier to sleep, and also just to watch your movies, shows, or listen to music. So these are by Sennheiser, and I actually bought them off eBay. They were secondhand. I got them 2 years ago. They're unbelievable. So you really don't need to buy them brand new either. I do want to look into like the Bose headsets or the Beats as well. I think they could be really good. But at the moment, these are doing really well. So I recommend noise cancelling headphones wherever possible. And what else do I have? In my main zip of my bag, socks. So just in case you get cold feet, if you're wearing sandals, then you've got a pair of socks. But sometimes they give you socks on the plane as well. I also like to carry my sunglasses. Now when I fly, I usually wear my sunglasses on the flight, especially if I'm trying to get used to the jet lag. So if I know that it's nighttime where I'm going and it's currently light in the plane, if you put your sunglasses on, it actually tricks you and it changes the release of your melatonin, which is your sleep hormone. So that's a little travel life hack for you guys. I also have a book to read. This one my sister gave me. She read it on her flight, I think, when she went interstate just for a little holiday. So this one's called The Younger Man. It's by Zoe Foster Blake, and it's just a little like rom-com kind of book. Nothing too heavy, just something light to read on the flight because, I don't know, just way to pass the time if you don't feel like watching a movie. I also was a little bit sneaky here and I put in my book. In case you guys are going back to school, then check out the High School Survival Guide. Bit of shameless promo there. What else do I have? Notepad. I always have a notepad and a pen, and it's just if I have any ideas on the flight. I actually had the idea to write my book, The High School Survival Guide, when I was on a plane. So I really recommend, if you don't want to take your laptop on carry-on, take a notepad and you can just write things down. You can journal in it, whatever it is, you can doodle. I just think it's really handy to have a notepad. I also have my wallet. Don't ever go anywhere without that. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you is an essentials bag. So there are quite a few things in here, and I wanted to show you what I put in there. So I have an eye mask. This one has little sheep on there, and it's from Peter Alexander, which is one of my favorite places to buy my pajamas, or actually my favorite place to buy my pajamas. I have Luca's Purple Ointment, which is a really good lip balm. It's, I think, only sold in Australia, but I don't know. If you guys have it overseas, comment down below. I also have some Band-Aids, just in case you get a blister or you cut yourself. This is something that I found in New York. It's a stress release soothing oil blend. It's a little roll-on, and you can put it behind your ears or on your collarbone. It's a really relaxing scent. It's got lavender oil and a bunch of other ones. It's by Sage, and it's probably my most favorite thing I bought when I was overseas. I also have some hand cream. This one's by Aesop. I just think if you get dry hands or even dry skin, just maybe taking like a little moisturizer. I know you can't take large liquids and creams on flights, but I think if it's under 75 mils, then you're okay. I have a pen. Like I mentioned, you need a pen. I also have gum. I got these in Whole Foods when I was in New York, and they're like totally natural. They look like chicken pellets. I'm sorry, but they look really weird, and they're brown, but they taste really good, and it's all natural ingredients, you can see on the back there. So I like to pack some gum. I also make sure to have an antihistamine if I've got like hay fever or sneezing, and also some painkillers if I have a stomach ache or a headache. And then the other thing I have are Rescue Remedy pastel chews. I also have Rescue Remedy drops, but it's a really good way to combat anxiety or stress. So if you're feeling a bit nervous flying and you're not the best flyer, then check out, I think they're by Bach, B-A-C-H, and yeah, these are the Rescue Pastels. I had them in blackcurrant flavor. They're much better in a flavor like that. These are just the plain ones because I ran out and I just found them at the chemist. It's just a natural remedy to combat stress. So yeah, you can check it out at any chemist. And then I didn't pack it now because I'm not actually flying, but I always carry a bottle of water and also some snacks. I don't like eating plane food. I'm a little paranoid about that because I know people that have gotten sick on planes. It's just like, if you're going for a 12-hour flight, the last thing you want to have happen is getting sick on a plane. So I usually take like a couple muesli bars, a banana, some ready-made snacks. If I'm going on a evening or afternoon flight and I'm coming from home, then I'll usually pack a pre-made meal. I might make a salad and take it in a little disposable Tupperware. And also, apart from food, I always make sure to wear something really comfy to my flights. The last flight I took, I actually wore this sweater, my Lululemon leggings, and I've got my shoes here. My Nike Air Max Theas, which Adam got me from Sneaker Street in Hong Kong. So just wear something really comfy. I wouldn't recommend wearing jeans because you don't want to feel restricted when you're sitting or you're trying to sleep and kind of like squirming around the chair because there's no room. So yeah, just opt for something comfy. And that's about everything that I can recommend as far as your carry-on goes. If you wanted some tips for how to actually pack for your trip, then my number one tip would just be to roll everything because you save a lot of space, and also to use some of those airtight or sealable bags. You can get those large plastic bags, and then if you roll them out, you can get the air out, or you actually sit on them. It just makes everything a lot smaller so you can fit a lot more into your suitcase. But I think they are all of my tips for today's vlog. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to be posting up a lot more vlogs in the next couple of days as well. But I just wanted to film this because after doing so much traveling in the last month, I thought I might as well share with you how I actually get ready for a flight, and also just the sort of things that help me to actually get through the flight and feel more relaxed and not stress about everything, because at the end of the day, you can't do anything. The second you get on the plane, it's out of your control. It's all gonna be fine. Flying is safe, flying is a wonderful experience, and we're very privileged to be able to actually fly and travel. So I just want you guys to enjoy being able to travel around and experience new cultures and new places. So I hope you guys like this vlog. I feel like I'm rambling on. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, but I'll speak to you in a couple days. And don't forget to check out my main channel, Study with Jess. I've got my back to school series going, and there's also a massive back to school supplies giveaway happening. So if you haven't already entered, then check out that video. I'll try and leave it as a card somewhere up over here so you can check it out and watch it and enter for that giveaway. But that's all from me. So have a beautiful day, guys, and I will speak to you soon. Mwah! Bye!